Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona channel in English. Well, yesterday we had a match, a wonderful match, and today we have some news we have to talk about. So, without more delay, let's start. Well, as you know, we like to start talking about the women. So in this case, the women team won 3-1 against Real Madrid. In this case, we scored in the minute 8, Lick Martens. Then in the minute 2018, Irene Paredes scored the second goal. And in the minute 23, sentencing the match, Lick Martins again scored the third goal for Barcelona, and then Real Madrid was able to score the last goal for Real Madrid to give the honor goal, as it's called. And the women's team still are the first. They still count the matches for victories, 13 out of 13. And Real Madrid, after this loss, is the 6th loss, and they became 9th of La Liga. It's true that there is still much competition ahead, but well, Real Madrid should start making changes if they don't want to keep going down. And then, well, let's talk about something good, because what a wonderful race, right? It was Verstappen who had the pole position from the qualifying. Then Hamilton was second. Then Verstappen, the start was really bad. 1/10 of a second slower than Hamilton. Hamilton won that start. Then he was first, and he was first for a whole time. Verstappen tried to do a kind of undercut because he was a bit far. Actually, he was with a soft compound. That kind of undercut because he was very far, and the tires were really bad already. It was not possible, and I think he just got 1 second, 4 or 2 seconds for Hamilton. But later Hamilton got new tires, the hard compound, and then impossible for them. Perez was really good defending that position. That became the plan B. That actually later I was listening to the radio, Perez radio. Perez didn't know what was the plan B really. He was like, what do I have to do? And then they said, Hamilton is coming. Like, you have to defend for your position against Hamilton with your tires. Perez, for me, he did a wonderful job yesterday. The problem was that Verstappen was not that fast against Hamilton, and then when everything seemed decided, stupid touch, because Latifi did the same mistake as Raikkonen did some days ago, hit the wall, yellow flag, safety car. For me, that's not like that, personally. I think Michael Masi should be substituted. I think Formula One, it's another kind of director. This guy seems a bit messy, And then for me, it was a red flag. The car was in the middle of the track, a lot of debris in the middle, So they should have sent the cars to the garage and start over again. And then good luck to everyone. That would be quite fair. But what happened? It was really a mess. The cars were behind the safety car for, I think, 4 laps. Of course, Michael Masi didn't want to let the race to finish like that. And then, in that moment, he said that the lapped cars, so those cars who lost 1 lap already, would not pass or would not be allowed to overtake Hamilton, unlike this, to recover their position. So between Hamilton and Bottas, no, sorry, between Hamilton and Verstappen, there were 4 or 5 cars. So then it was a very funny comment. They informed Verstappen saying they are not going to let the cars overlap, and then or overtake, sorry, and then Verstappen reacted saying, "Oh, yeah, it's a classic," because that never happened before. Of course, a safety car when it's going to finish the Grand Prix never barely happened before. But at the end, Michael Masi decided that yes, the last lap is going to be allowed. And in the last lap, in one of the, I think, most memorable Grand Prix or World Championships that we are going to see for long, Max Verstappen overtook Hamilton in the turn 5, and then Hamilton tried to defend, tried to go in the position, etc., but nothing. And then that's how Verstappen became a world Formula One world champions. And you may wonder why I'm talking about Formula One when here we are talking about Barcelona, no? Because for talking about this personally, I prefer to talk about other things. I can explain you my life, I explain you other things, because I couldn't believe what I saw. Personally, I couldn't believe what I saw there. Now, just so in Osasuna, in Pamplona, we had this starting for the system. Very weird. I'm not going to criticize Xavi here because, of course, it's not his fault. I think he tries to do the best. The system was not that bad. Actually, it worked against Villarreal, and it was a system of 3-3-3-1. System that I've never seen before, again, except now with Barcelona. Well, then we had Piqué, Araujo, and Umtiti. I was thinking Lenglet is not going to be there. But when he played, okay. But when I saw Umtiti, I was like, what's going on here? He was acceptable during the match, except for few things that he did. Okay. Then midfielder, easy, no, Gavi, Busquets, Nico, and then this line, I don't know how to catalog it, like offensive midfielder with 2 wings, I guess. We had Luke de Jong, Frankie de Jong with Dembele and Abde, and finally there in the as a forward, a striker, as a piece of wood, because it what became, we had Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong that disappeared since the minute 0 until minute 90. He did nothing, and we could criticize him. We could criticize Xavi's decision, etc. For example, I didn't like that Xavi didn't use many changes. I think he changed just 2 or 3 players. So thinking of the charge of matches that we have, I think Xavi should try to do more changes, even though we don't have enough people, no? But yeah, here we just changed to the 4-3-3, if I'm not wrong. We put Nico, I think it was substituted by Mingueza, and then Jude Gla by Luke de Jong and finished. That was all. That was everything we could do. I didn't understand. Xavi talked later. If you want to review the match, it was incredible. I don't know how to explain you. We were winning minute 12. We got a goal. Then in the minute 14, they scored. In both goals, you can blame Umtiti. That's true, but I don't think here any of them was Umtiti faults really. The first goal, Umtiti, had the mark of that player, but in the repetition I saw 3 or 4 players not defending, literally not being in the defense. They were just waiting for the ball. I guess it's normal, but it lifts us to think. The second, then we scored the third goal. The second goal, that it was a pass of Dembele that Osasuna didn't clear in well enough, and then Abde with a wonderful shot scored. And some minutes later, again Osasuna with a corner. One of the players shot. Umtiti put the foot. It deflected the ball and then goal. as I'm saying, the easy point here is to say Umtiti is full. But no, we are not going to be like that today. Why? Because what Xavi said is there. He said two things that I'm going to analyze here. He said many things, no, but two things here are easy to analyze. First, we cannot have a team just with teenagers, because we're playing with teenagers. Gavi 19. No, sorry, Gavi 17. Nico, I wanted to say Nico, 17, 19. Jutla 22. Well, Jutla, okay, it's not that teenager, but Abde, I think Abde, he's 18 or 19 too, or 20, not sure, on those ages. The other day we were playing with a guy from the youth team too. So it's true, we're playing with teenagers. So, and that's a problem, and it's not an excuse, it's a problem, because whoever plays with teenagers is going to happen these kind of things, and we are lucky we drew. Later, I'm not going to talk much about that, but the hand that everyone was complaining about Busquets, for me, is not hand. He wanted to part the hand and touch the hand. It's there are many penalties like that are not indicated like that, and then actually it doesn't move the ball. It doesn't affect the play. It was just to say, okay, it's a penalty to give advantage to Osasuna, and it's not even a try to control. It's nothing. It's a very casual thing, and more casual that later the goal was from that same play. No, but well, and the second thing was, it was very easy. This match was really easy, actually. And Xavi talked about this, and we've talked about this. We precipitated. It's easy to get the ball, control the match, and try to. Of course, they are going to pressure you, but that's why you have Xavi's training you to try to solve this situation. Control the ball, play the ball, control the ball, play the ball. As Guardiola said, I'm using Guardiola's words. Take the ball, pass the ball. Take the ball, pass the ball. Easy. As easy as that. And no, we get the ball, and what we have in mind is just try to reach the area. Let's go, because they close. Well, all right, they close, but we have to create our play, to create our game, to play our match. Because if not, what we are doing is what happened yesterday. We lose the ball easily, in advantage, when we should have the ball controlled and try to score the next goal. Instead of that, we're just trying to do counterattacks, try to score another goal and sentence the match. Remember Celta Vigo, we didn't sentence at all. So really, really bad match. And one of the things, it was for Frankie de Jong, that yesterday he had some moments, I think some well moments, but and later, Dembele, Coutinho played yesterday too. Yeah, forgot to say. So 3 changes. But Dembele did nothing yesterday. Abde faced the rival, dribbled the rival, scored. What did Dembele? For me, in this moment, no player from Barcelona except Gavi and a few more are untouchable in this moment. Even Ter Stegen. But here we have to defend him. Even him, it's on the red list for me. And bad news still for Barcelona. Barcelona will face Napoli in the Europa League or UEFA League or whatever it is called. No? Bad news, because we had other options like Zagreb or Zenit that are not that difficult teams. We are not going to say Sheriff because they won they won Real Madrid. Let's see. But yeah, I think it's one of the worst teams we could have faced. But we have to change our mind. We have to change everything here. It's not about the players we have. It's not the players who will come. It's the mental thing that we have. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching us, and see you in the next video.